The mission of the Conservation Fund is to make conservation work for America. We need to work with the agricultural community because 1 out of every 5 acres is either farmed or ranched in the United States. TOG is the Tuscarora Organic Growers. They decided as a growing cooperative, in order to sustain a market, they needed to have good agricultural practices, or GAP, in order to keep their market.
GAP certification is a verification that you and your farm are following certain food safety standards. The cooperative is located in Houstontown, Pennsylvania. Started out with just a handful of farmers and now over 40 organic family farmers. Some of our farmers have been farming for 40+ years. Others are young in their 20s and 30s. There are certain customers who require the GAP audits. We were finding that we were losing opportunities to sell to those outlets because we didn't have the right certifications.
The Conservation Fund is very grateful for the U.S. Department of Agriculture because we received a grant from the Farmer Market Promotion Program that allowed us to do the GAP training, pay for the mock audits, and then help farmers through the whole certification process.
The farm originated with Vesta and Fred Stempel in 1934. When we took over the farm, what are we going to call ourselves? Darla and I are sisters, so we're the heirs. We are heavily invested in this farm, so we are vested heirs.
Typical childhood, you fight, you play, and it's an enjoyable one. All of our schools require the GAP certification.
When they had the big recall on the romaine lettuce this spring, we benefited because some of the schools around here had bought some of that lettuce. So we sold the romaine lettuce and we could say, well, we're GAP certified, so we can tell you that, our lettuce is good. Once you're certified, you don't want to lose it. You write down what you do and how you do it, how you sanitize your equipment, the chlorine level that's in your water, you have to test it. Every product that leaves this farm has a code. So if there is a callback on your product, you can tell exactly what product it was, when it was harvested, and what part of the field it came from.
Local farming, like what our farmers do, supports the rural economies. The money that they make stays here in the community. They create jobs, they're supporting families, and I think that most people just aren't thinking about that aspect of it.